walking away from a 3-game series and overreacting or underreacting. I think overreacting. I've had so many people ask me like if Max Scherzer's washed, and I'm like, did you just watch the 23 starts he made during the regular season, where it was, statistically one of his best years ever? I think, and what Max did for the team. Yes, Max came up short in his 2 biggest starts of the year, and he's going to have to find a way to bounce back from that next year. Max Scherzer is not my concern 1, 2, or 3 right now for this team. I think my concerns, as we're going to have a lot of conversations about during the offseason, are, what is the plan with Nimmo or replacing Nimmo? What is the plan for how aggressive you are to retain Jacob deGrom and make him a Met for life? I don't even put Diaz on my list of concerns because I think Diaz is the most likely of the internal free agents to come back. But my other one is, how are the young guys going to step in and make this team better that aren't solutions of going out and spending millions of dollars or trading a ton of assets on the problems? So those are my big picture, what I walked away from this series with and said, okay, that sucked, like this, but it will be better. I'm confident in that. Or, man, that was awful, and it's a problem they are going to have to aggressively address in the winter. Big picture, Joe, what were some of yours just from this series with the Padres? And you could even go back to the weekend before in Atlanta.
Big picture was, I mean, frankly, I was going to mention Max. I think that is a good point by you, that he's a guy that I know he kind of said some things to one person in the media and said something different to someone else. Where there was one comment he made, I believe it was to Ken Rosenthal. I could be wrong, but I think it was that when talking about his oblique, he was just like, "Yeah, this is something I'm trying to reset for next year." So kind of made it seem like maybe there was a little something there, but then every chance he got with the New York media, it was, "I'm fine, I'm not hurt, I understand what happened with my fastball shape and spin, it'll be better next time." And there's not a next time, unfortunately. But like you said, I don't think
Opening day
Max.
is the next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I don't, unfortunately, but I don't think Max is, like you said, one of the top things. I think how they handle this rotation is going to be a big factor, big picture, because I mentioned earlier in the show who's free agents, and it's not as if they're loaded with young pitching coming from the farm system that's just ready to take over. I mean, David Peterson could slide into a spot, and I think he warranted that. Like, I think he warranted the opportunity to be maybe the number 5 starter as you enter 2023. What is Tyler McGill in 2023? Not sure. The market is interesting for free agent pitching. I know Carlos Rodon is a free agent. Justin Verlander's a free agent as an older guy, but it's not exactly flooded with great mid-rotation options, which is what they're going to need. But and then you go to the offensive side, and it's just like, how are they going to change how this team looks with basically everyone under control? Brandon Nimmo and Tyler Naquin and our friend Terrence Gore are the only offensive players that are eligible for free agency. So there's a lot of changes coming, and the whole bullpen's free agents, so they're gonna have to shake that up a bit.